Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is extra special. I've compiled some of my best, most motivating, inspirational cleaning videos to give you a 3-hour cleaning marathon. If you're new to my channel, hey, welcome. My name's Becky. I post tons of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing, as well as the occasional DIY and home makeover. If you like that type of content, I hope you'll take a second and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. While you're watching today's video, you will see so many changes throughout my home. I had no idea how many home makeovers I did until I put this video together. It was actually astonishing to see. The purpose of today's video is to give you hours and hours of cleaning motivation so you don't have to get out of your groove, stop what you're doing, find something else to watch or something else to listen to. You can just continue on what you're doing, listen to the music, and clean right along with me. If you like these types of cleaning marathon videos, let me know in the comments below. I'll probably try and do them a little more frequently than just once or twice a year. I know for me personally, they are my favorite types of videos because I get so busy and so in the groove. Like I said, I just hate to stop what I'm doing when I'm right in the middle of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing my home. It's so hard for me to get back into the swing of things once I take a little break. Let me know if you're the same way in the comments below, and let's get cleaning.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a complete disaster clean, declutter, and organize. I will be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing so many spaces in my home today, and also doing a makeover of my kids' play area. I love how it turned out. I can't wait for you guys to see it in just a little bit here. If you enjoy cleaning, decluttering, and organizing related content, as well as some home makeovers, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel. It would literally mean the world to me. For today's video, we're starting in my master bedroom. First, I'm just making my bed, and then we'll start cleaning, decluttering, and organizing this space. My master bedroom used to be one of the most neglected rooms in my home, but lately I've started making it a priority, and it has made a world of difference. I love having a clean master bedroom. What is one room in your home that you neglect the most? Let me know in the comments below. I feel like everybody has that one room in their home that's always the lowest on the priority list. If you don't have that one room, props to you, but if you do, let me know what it is in the comments below.
Keep on hoping somehow we can make this all right. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever.
I recently cleaned, decluttered, and organized my nightstand. If you missed that video, I'll link it in the description below. The transformation was amazing.
Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
I always get asked what kind of cleaner is in my amber glass spray bottle. It's Young Living's household cleaner, and I literally use it for everything. We try to live as non-toxic and chemical-free as possible, and this is just one way I like to do that. I always link all the products that I use or mention in the description below, but if there's anything you're wondering about that I don't mention, let me know in the comments, and I usually respond pretty quickly.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting.
The way that I clean, declutter, and organize, if you've been here for a while, you know exactly what I do. I put everything into categories according to where they go in my home, and then I go ahead and put those piles in their proper place.
For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
I wanted to share something with you guys, so hopefully you guys have some kind of suggestion for me. What happened is totally disgusting, and I'm not quite sure what to do about it, so hopefully you guys can help me out. I'm sure this has happened to the best of us, but I normally do grocery pickup, and about a month ago when I did grocery pickup, my husband always takes the groceries in the house for me, but when he did this one time, there was one bag left over hiding in the trunk. It was definitely worst case scenario. It was ground turkey, and it was when it was 100 degrees here, and it was left in the trunk for about 6 days. So as soon as my husband opened the doors to my car, it was the worst thing in the entire world. Luckily, we were able to get the smell out of the car. However, everything that was in the car still smells, and I feel like I've tried everything to get the smell out. If you guys have any suggestions for this horrible smell, please let me know in the comments below. I am so close to just tossing everything that was in there, so like I said, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. This little clip was so cute to me. My 1-year-old daughter came over and was copying me washing the mirror. I thought it was the most adorable thing in the world when I was editing. I always think it's so crazy how much my vacuum picks up in each room, so I love showing you guys before and afters.
I've been prioritizing, and you don't make it on that list. Don't get offended, baby. It's just a self-reviving thrift. Swarm around my head.
Having a cordless vacuum and little ones is literally the best thing in the entire world. When I got this vacuum, it was a total game changer. Some people have mentioned that the battery dies quickly and different negative things like that, but I can personally tell you I have vacuumed my entire home and the battery has never died on me. This one is the Dyson V11 Animal, and I would highly recommend it to anyone.
My mistakes, it's alright, it's okay. There is no one else to blame. So spit it out to my face, it's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay. There is no one else to blame. I'm busy.
The carpet in my master bedroom is very new and always gives me the best vacuum lines. I love the way vacuum lines look. I just deep cleaned my master bathroom, so we're just gonna do a quick wipe down, vacuum it real quick, and then move on.
Spinning it out for me, baby. Ooh, yeah. So spit it out to my face.
Vacuuming this black rug was so satisfying to me. It was really dirty and desperately needed to be vacuumed, and seeing how clean it got was just awesome to watch.
It's okay, there is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself.
Moving into my complete disaster of a kitchen, cleaning, decluttering, and organizing real quick in here, just putting away some stuff, wiping down the surfaces, and doing the dishes. Then we'll be moving on to some major cleaning, decluttering, and organizing, as well as making over a space in my home.
But bigger dreams. Ah, they try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Ah, listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down low.
Whenever I take the dishes out of the dishwasher, I always put them on the counter and then put them away because it makes it so much quicker to get the dishes in the sink, in the dishwasher. And normally when I do this, my daughter is sleeping, so I'm trying to get it done as fast as possible. I can always put clean dishes away while she's awake, but it's a little bit more difficult to wash the dishes while she's awake, so I always try to get that done, like I said, as quick as possible. In my last video, I asked you guys if you were picky about how your dishwasher is loaded, and I'm so happy I'm not alone because I am really picky about it, and a lot of you guys are too, so like I said, I'm just happy I'm not alone here.
Oh, it's bittersweet. Ah, the siren last will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen to the rhythm. I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward. It's gonna save you. Never look down, love. Not when we shine so bright.
Another way I try to live chemical free is I make my own dishwasher detergent. I know you guys have asked me what I'm putting in the dishwasher, and I make it myself and it works amazing.
The sky is just a border, but when we're floating up like helium.
Washing my new sink is another thing that is just so satisfying to me. I love my new sink. I love the way it looks. Single bowl sinks are so beautiful to me and I'm just so happy with it. It's definitely my favorite thing in my whole kitchen.
On a run from a given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone.
My kitchen is clean and it's time to move on to some extreme, complete disaster cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. Before making over my kids' play area, I wanted to declutter and organize all of their toys to make sure when everything is put away in the new play area, it's nice and clean and decluttered and organized.
Still it feels like I'll pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the joys and part of job. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving.
Going through all of these toys made me realize that my son does play with a really good amount of his toys. I did end up decluttering quite a few of them though. I have a bag for donating and a bag for discarding, but a lot of them I did end up keeping and just organizing really well.
In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you look like in rain. That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good.
I definitely know that all of these toys are totally unnecessary to have, and I would prefer to live a more minimalistic lifestyle anyway, but I just don't have the heart to get rid of them because, like I said, he does play with all of the ones that I ended up keeping.
Keep on driving.
Now it's time to make over the play area. I had already moved the toys out of the area into my son's room when I was decluttering everything. Now I just need to remove everything else and clean up the area.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe
I got this very inexpensive rug from Boutique Rugs. I will link it in the description below. I love it. I love the style of it. It's so beautiful and soft. Even when my son first saw the play area, the first thing he did was lay down on the rug to feel how soft it was.
hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that
Next, I'm building a 6-cube organizer. Like I said, I will be linking all the products below in the description, so if there's anything you see here that you think you would like to have, make sure to check out that description.
I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time.
I would love to know your opinion of doing this makeover within my cleaning video. Would you rather have a makeover video on its own, or do you like how it's incorporated into my cleaning video? I'm asking because I have a ton of makeovers to do around my home, and I thought it would be a little different, a little twist on things if I could incorporate them into my cleaning videos. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Would you rather have a makeover video on its own, or have my makeovers included while I'm cleaning, decluttering, and organizing?
Different.
The next thing I'm doing is taking this picture down and replacing it with these 4 black frames. I'm going to put black and white pictures of my kids in there. I think I saw this look on Pinterest and I just knew right away that it would go perfectly over the kids' play area.
Something undefined for me. You're so wild. I'm not gonna fight. Replay in my mind of you. Things you wanna do to me. Replay in my mind of you. And your intention. You're gonna ruin my reputation. I'm not gonna hide this. You're gonna ruin my reputation. I'm not gonna hide. You go free. I love everything will be. 'Cause you're gonna
I got these frames on Amazon and they came with these little hooks that you just pound into the wall. They were so convenient. I love them. I want them for everything that I hang in my home.
I lose my head because of you, and I don't know what to do. Yeah. My love, I lose my head because of you.
Next, I'm unboxing this globe that I got on Amazon. I love the way it looks and I think it's perfect for a kid's play area, especially with the look of the play area that I'm going for. I'm also putting a snake plant on the cube organizer and a Swiss cheese plant on my galvanized metal stool. Next, I'm putting these fabric storage cubes in the cube organizer, and I quickly realized it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. It still turned out really nice, but I did go online and order some wicker baskets because that is more the look I was going for. So those are in the mail right now and will replace these fabric baskets. I am so in love with how this play area turned out. It has definitely boosted my interior decorating confidence because I really didn't think I had any idea what I was doing, but I am so in love with it. Since the play area makeover is finished, I'm back in my son's room with the fabric cube baskets, filling them with all of the toys that have been sorted, decluttered, and organized. All of those bins have been taken back out to the play area. Now it's time to straighten up the rest of my son's room.
And you feel that this is your beginning. Will colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild.
I got this beautiful moon dream catcher for my son's room. These are the colors I plan on using for his room makeover. I plan on getting a canopy and changing his bedding and doing all sorts of things to make it look like a very nice but fun little boy's room. My son has this chalkboard wall in his room, and I definitely did something wrong when I painted it. I don't know if it's the chalk that we use or it was the paint. I'm not sure what the problem is, but the whole wall is all scratched up. If you guys have any suggestions or if I'm supposed to get a certain type of chalk, please let me know in the comments below. If you have a chalkboard wall that is not scratched up, what type of paint did you use? What kind of chalk do you use? Let me know in the comments. Next, we're cleaning, decluttering, and organizing another room in my home that is a complete disaster, my daughter's room. Her room definitely needed to be tidied up, everything needed to be wiped down, I needed to change her sheets and her changing cover. It really was a complete disaster in there and everything needed to be done.
You were my best friend, didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, be young, be young. Cause I'm thinking we'll be. Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened, trying to prove it, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to.
I have mentioned the stains on the carpet in the kids' rooms, and I am so excited to share with you guys that I did end up taking your advice and got myself a carpet shampooer. I will be cleaning these carpets on video for all of you guys to see, so that should be super satisfying. Make sure you're subscribed with your notifications turned on so you get notified every time I upload a new video.
Hatchback, and we were in too deep.
The day that I was cleaning, decluttering, and organizing my home, my groceries arrived and I realized how desperately my pantry needed to be cleaned, decluttered, and organized. So the very last thing we're doing in today's video is deep cleaning, decluttering, and organizing this complete disaster of a pantry.
Trying not to see it, need some bliss in the turbulence. I'm praying on the weekdays, drowning in the weekends. All the shallow friends are mine. I got that champagne dripping from inside my spine. No credit cards to buy my time. You know I never listen. It's not too late for you to let it go to my beat. Rhythm makes me complete. Strip me down to my bare bones. Too long, phasing down the concrete. Moving like great machines. Strip me down to my bare bones. Haven't had a pause yet, maxing out my mistakes. All my dreams might be made of gold. Dizzy on a Sunday, knocked out on the Mondays. All the shallow friends are mine. I got that champagne dripping from inside my spine. No credit cards to buy my time. You know I never listen. It's not too late for you to let it go to my beat. Rhythm makes me complete. Strip me down to my bare bones. Too long, phasing down the concrete. Moving like great machines. Strip me down to my bare bones. Rhythm makes me to my bare bones. To face the concrete, just let it go. Rhythm makes me to my bare bones. To my bare. It's not too late for you to let it go to my beat. Rhythm makes me complete. Strip me down to my bare bones. Too long, phasing down the concrete. Moving like great machines. Strip me down to my bare bones.
After cleaning, decluttering, and organizing the pantry, I made a big mess, so we're gonna go ahead and clean that up real quick. I always have a big pile of boxes after putting away my groceries. I like to unbox stuff and pack it in my pantry. It just makes things so much easier, more convenient, and organized.
If you know yet, what's all around, and I'm dying to tell you. Well, I know that by now it is obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already.
Had the guts to figure out how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your. Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos. Caught in the memories and captured.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be bringing you along as I clean up my super messy house. My house was completely trashed, so I hope today's video gives you tons and tons of cleaning motivation to clean with me and get your to-do list done. If you're new here, hey, welcome. My name's Becky. If you like cleaning, decluttering, and organizing related content, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. If you've been with me for a while, you know I normally like to start cleaning in my master bedroom. However, today was a little bit different and special because our new couch was arriving, so I wanted to make the main part of our home nice and clean so our old couches can go and our brand new sectional can come into a nice clean space. Little by little, we have been transforming our house into a home and I am loving all of the changes being made. The transformations have been amazing so far and I'm so excited to continue on this journey, turning our home into a space that we truly enjoy. We've lived in our home for 3 years and I have been putting off redecorating or making over our home for the longest time, mainly because I didn't think of myself as a great interior designer. However, I decided enough was enough and it was time to channel my inner creativity and get this done. Everything is turning out way better than I could have anticipated. I just put it off for way too long. If you have any spaces in your home that you would really love to make over but haven't, let me know what those spaces are in the comments and what you want to do with them. I feel like I have so many blankets that I don't really care for but have a hard time parting with. But is there even a thing as having too many blankets? Let me know in the comments below if you guys have anything in your home that you really want to get rid of but you're having such a hard time parting with.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting.
I recently got a couple more plants, including the snake plant on my kitchen table, which I absolutely love. I got it on Amazon. I will link it below in the description for you guys. I also got these plant saucers to put under them. You can actually fit the saucer in the wicker baskets that I got, which by the way are also from Amazon, and I will link those below as well. Everything in the box on this table is for my son's 3rd birthday and I cannot even believe that he is turning 3, you guys. Time is flying by and I wish it would slow down just a little bit.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we never gonna look back. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. Call me whatever, 'cause I'm up for anything like that. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the streets, every freak out singing like.
I do still have all of my fall decorations up. Let me know in the comments below if you keep your fall decorations up or do you decorate for Halloween. We have a few Halloween decorations that I haven't put out yet, but not too many. Next year I hope to get a ton, especially because we have little ones and I know they would really enjoy that. The space was finally clean and it was time for my old couches to go.
I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time. So call me whenever, 'cause a night like this it never gets old. Oh no, we don't wanna do slow-mo, so tonight we just let go. To the beat in the streets, every freak out singing like. Singing like. Party like. Freaking out. To the beat, yeah, we freak out singing like. Singing like. Party like.
Normally I would use my steam mop to mop my floors, but I decided because it was such a small area, I would just use my multi-purpose cleaner and wipe it down. Having a long-haired dog, her hair gets everywhere, and I cannot even believe how much hair is underneath her cage all the time. I feel like I'm always pulling it out and cleaning underneath it, and I'm always shocked about how much hair is under there. And for those of you who are wondering, her crate door is always open. It's her safe place. It's where she's comfortable. She loves to sleep in there. It's just her happy place. It's finally time to open and put together my brand new sectional. I'm so excited to show you guys. I have been waiting for this sectional for so long. I ordered it on July 11th and it took so long to get here, but I'm so happy to finally have it. On camera to me it looks a little bit beige, but it's a very pretty gray color and I love it. It was pretty inexpensive, super easy to put together, super comfortable. I'm all around so happy. It was totally worth the wait, but we are still missing the ottoman. They shipped separately and we should be getting it sometime this week.
Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Dressed in cigarette smoke, is it the print you wanna leave behind? Get all those cold eyes cold looking, or say a bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. Was it hot for you, baby love? Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy, 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 yeah. Yeah, there's a remedy, remedy, yeah. Oh no. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. It's a remedy, remedy. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. It's the remedy, remedy, yeah.
I am so incredibly pleased with how this space turned out. There are still a few changes I want to make, but so far, so good. Let me know what you guys think about this space and my new sectional in the comments. Finally moving into the master bedroom, we'll just be tidying up, changing the sheets, and wiping down all of the surfaces.
Citrus in our beverages, show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on and on it goes.
I am still on the hunt for new pillows. I cannot find any that I really think my husband and I would think are comfortable. If you have pillows that you absolutely love, let me know what they are in the comments below.
Swinging down in life, you know, breathing out there for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good life.
For our master bedroom makeover, you guys have pretty much convinced me to go with a white comforter and white sheets because they can always be bleached. And I am so excited for my husband and I to have a space that we truly enjoy. I cannot wait to make over this space and share the transformation with you guys.
Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you tasted.
One thing about my couch that I forgot to mention, I don't care for the throw pillows that it came with, and as you can see, I have a bunch of throw pillows in my master bedroom. The only thing I don't have is covers because I don't know what color throw pillows I want on my couch. Let me know in the comments below what color throw pillows you think should go on my couch.
Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act and everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble act and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble act and everlasting ego.
Something I've been wanting to do for a while is clean out my purse and switch it over to my Teddy Blake handbag. Teddy Blake has beautiful dream designs made with premium Italian leather by experienced craftsmen. You can find your perfect bag using the link in the description below and enjoy up to 60% off. You can also use the code TBBeckyM20 for an extra $20 off. I've put the code in the description as well.
Blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes.
Moving into my kitchen, we'll be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing this entire space. When I said my house was trashed, I meant it. I was dreading cleaning this complete disaster, but I did it and it looked beautiful in the end. I feel like it only takes a split second to get this bad if I'm not constantly on top of things, and we have been so busy lately, but it's time to start stepping up my game.
With his humble act and everlasting ego. Remember when you told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild. Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Will colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm.
There were far too many dishes to film, so we're gonna use some editing magic and get it done real quick. Wouldn't it be nice if we could actually do this to wash our dishes?
On a run from my given disaster.
The only reason my garbage bag is just hanging around like this is because I actually told my husband to get rid of our garbage can because we were expecting a new one. However, you will see in just a little bit here that did not go as planned.
Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and from a hot California. if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the roads and never end. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
I was super excited to unbox my brand new stainless steel garbage can, but you guys will see in just a minute here, it did not go as planned. Like I said, I was just unpackaging it and then I suddenly noticed something on the side. You can kind of see an indent there, and then it totally caught my eye. It was a huge dent. I don't even know if you can call that just a dent. That was like serious. That was some serious damage done to that stainless steel garbage can. So I had to return it and I have a new one on the way. Moving into my daughter's room, another chaotic disaster that needs desperately to be cleaned. We'll be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing this space, hanging up some clothes, wiping down the surfaces, changing the sheets, and just doing it all. I just got this huge woven basket on Amazon. I'm not sure if I want it in Hazel's room or my living room. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I don't know if you guys can see it here. My daughter handed me a shoe and she is holding her foot up. She is obsessed with shoes, and every time she finds one, she wants me to put it on her foot. Even if she's already wearing a pair of shoes, I have to change it. I think it is so adorable.
Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds. The sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium.
Here I had some Disney music playing on my phone and Hazel was holding my phone dancing. She loves to spin around and shake her little booty. I think it's the cutest thing in the world.
Set me up like lemonade. We both know it's bittersweet. The sorrowness will bite your tongue. No one is forever young. No. Listen the rhythm. I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward. It's gonna save you. Never look down, love. Not when we shine so bright. I know. The sun is getting warmer. Oh, when we soar away among the clouds. The sky is just a border. Oh, when we're floating up like helium.
I wanted to show you guys these blackout curtains I got on Amazon. They're actually a pale pink color. You can't really tell here on video, but the reason I'm showing them to you is because I really wanted to hang them up on this day. However, I'm not sure I love the curtain rod. I got a silver one and I just don't really think it's going to fit my style. I think I should have gotten a darker one. Eventually, I really want Hazel to have a boho style room, so let me know what color curtain rod you would get.
lifetime to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. I just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered. Was gonna patch up all the scars, but we smashed up all the parts. Oh na na na. Always knew that you were stubborn, but didn't know it'd be so hard to figure out who you really are. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more. We're done now, no words no more, no, no. Yeah. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. We keep moving like the river.
I recently got a carpet shampooer and I cannot wait to use it on my kids' rooms. They desperately need it, as you can see with all the stains on the carpet.
And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. And now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. And now, no words no more.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and it gave you tons of extreme cleaning motivation. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel if you aren't already.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome here if you're new. Today I will be sharing another clean, declutter, and organize with me. Cleaning, decluttering, and organizing the absolute disaster after having our home renovations done. If you haven't seen our home renovations, I will put the link to them in the description below. But it was estimated that these renovations would only take 2 days. It actually ended up taking almost 3 weeks. Having no great storage in our house, we ended up having to take everything from our kitchen, our living living room and our closet area and shove it into our bedrooms, mostly our master bedroom and master bathroom, and then my son's room. So in today's video, we'll be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing my house to get it back to the way it normally is, as well as doing a massive kitchen haul with my brand new kitchen. I of course had to get some new things for it, so I will be sharing what I got with you guys and linking all the products in the description below. So if you love cleaning, decluttering, and organizing videos, as well as some home makeovers and home renovations, I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. I would love to have you, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. I will be cleaning one room at a time, starting with my master bedroom, just clearing everything out and putting it back where it goes. For example, I'll be clearing out my kitchen stuff, putting it all in the kitchen, my shoes in the shoe area, then we'll be moving to my son's room, putting stuff back in the play area. Like I said, going through one room at a time and just really making sure everything is put back the way I want it to be, in its place, and everything is nice and clean. When we first put everything away before our renovations, everything was so nice and organized. Like I said, we only expected it to take about 2 days, and it took about 3 weeks. So over that course of time, living out of our bedrooms, trying to function with 2 kids, 2 and under, without a kitchen, without a floor, it was pretty crazy. So everything was a complete disaster. I was so happy to have my house back and finally get everything back in order. I'm curious what you guys do with your socks and how you store them. I have a whole big blue laundry basket on the left-hand side there, and it's mine and my husband's socks. But I'm curious how you guys store your socks. Do you store them in a dresser drawer? Do you fold them all nice and neat? Or do you throw them in a laundry basket like I do? Let me know in the comments below. My favorite way to clean is KonMari style. I love putting everything in a pile, categorizing it, organizing it, getting rid of the things that don't spark joy, and putting everything back in its proper place. You will see that a lot in today's video. I love putting stuff on my bed, and that's where I categorize and organize it. In my kitchen, I put things on the floor a lot or on the counter, and just organize and declutter from there. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on trying to pen, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the joys and bottle job, just being all the red lights. Keep on driving. I'm ashamed to say that this is my side of the bed. I have completely let it go. Everything else that's going on in the house took priority. I do, however, still need to go through the drawers of my nightstand. That's a task for another day, another time. But right now, I'm just happy to have this area nice and tidied up. In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you look like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my... Now I'm moving on and just taking everything out of my master bathroom. The way we did this is we put everything in our kitchen in boxes, so it was easily moved from one location to another. So I'll just be taking all of the boxes back out to the kitchen. Then when we get to the kitchen, I'll take everything back out of the boxes, declutter, organize, and clean everything in there. My son Noah is my little helper. He helps out so much when I'm cleaning. You will see him throughout most of my videos. He just loves to be involved in anything I'm doing, and I love when he helps out. I think it teaches him such good lessons on cleaning and that taking care of your space and your home is important.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep.
Since everything has been taken out of my master bedroom and master bathroom, it's time for me to go through and organize and declutter everything that's on my bed, starting with hanging the clothes up. I don't know about you guys, but hanging clothes is one of the tasks that I always put off. I do not like doing it. I'm not even sure why I don't like doing it. It's one of the easiest tasks to complete. And it just takes such a short amount of time. I really need to get in the habit of telling myself that it's easy and it's fast and just get it done and over with. Let me know in the comments what the chore that you don't like doing is. Is it washing the dishes, folding the clothes? What is the chore that you like doing the least? Now I'm going through and categorizing and organizing everything that's on my bed so I can go ahead and put it away in its proper place.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Usually when I'm categorizing a bunch of miscellaneous stuff like this, I'll just go ahead and sort it by room, then I'll take that pile to the room and put it away where it's supposed to go. Also, while doing this, I always have a pile for discarding or donating for everything that doesn't spark joy. I need to do a couple last things before vacuuming. I need to move these boxes into the hallway so my husband can put them in the attic, and then I need to dust my dresser, then I can vacuum and move on to the kitchen.
Let it all go. Was it easy to rip your mind out of your flesh? Never thought about the rest of us. Or did you feel it? Pretty sure it's not your face. Little bit too far from grace now. I don't care anymore. It's a stain from it all. In the past, we'd be cool. Now we know nothing bad to be wrong. We were wrong from the start. Guess it could have been good. Now it's not.
Vacuuming my bedroom is so satisfying to me. I just got this Dyson not too long ago and it's been a game changer, and my carpet is fairly new, so the vacuum lines are absolutely amazing. I don't know if vacuum lines satisfy you as much as they do myself, but there's just something about seeing a nice cleaned vacuumed floor with all those vacuum lines that really makes my heart happy. I am so unbelievably happy to have my bedroom back. You guys have no idea. It was a complete disaster for way too long, and now it's nice and clean and fresh, and it just makes me so happy. These are all the boxes and everything that I brought out to my kitchen from my bedroom. Now it's time to start sorting and go through them, categorize things, start getting rid of the things that I no longer want. There are so many things that I discarded or donated while going through this pile, and I replaced them with new stuff for my new kitchen. I can't wait to show you guys this kitchen haul in just a little bit here.
You're so wild. I'm not gonna fight it. Hypnotized, stuck inside my mind because you gotta be something undefined for me. You're so wild. I'm not gonna fight. Replay in my mind of you, things you wanna do to me. Replay in my mind of you and your intention. You're gonna ruin my reputation. I'm not gonna hide this. You're gonna ruin my reputation. I'm not gonna hide. You go free. I love everything will be 'cause you're gonna ruin my reputation. We combine, you know I can't deny it. Intertwined, sand is skin so close to mine. You gotta be such a mystery for me. Blow my mind.
I had so much unneeded stuff in my kitchen. The best part of these renovations was the fact that I got to empty out all of my cupboards and go through every single thing and decide whether I wanted it or didn't want it anymore. And I got rid of, like I said, so many things, but I was so happy to go through everything. It was so needed.
You go free. I love everything will be 'cause you're gonna ruin my reputation. My love, my
Now that everything has been sorted out, it's time to start putting stuff away, starting with underneath my sink. I'm not sure if you happened to catch that sink rack that I just pulled out, but it came with my new kitchen sink. What do you guys do with this sink rack? I'm not even sure how it's used. I know you put it at the bottom of your sink, but why do you put it there? Let me know in the comments below.
And you say you're done pretending that fate.
The cabinet above my stove is slightly smaller than my old one used to be, and I used to keep olive oil up here in similar sized bottles. However, they don't fit up here anymore, so now all of my spices only are up here, and I have to find another place for my olive oil. I think I'm going to put it above my fridge, but it's just so inconvenient to go up there every single time I need some olive oil. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get one of those bottles that you set on the counter with the little spout. Let me know what you guys think. Should I put it above the fridge, or should I get one of those little bottles that sit on the counter?
Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Will colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system.
At this point, I finally feel like I'm getting somewhere in my kitchen, finally putting stuff where it belongs, sorting, organizing, decluttering, getting rid of things that don't spark joy, etc. I just had so much to go through. It was almost overwhelming at first, and like I said, I just finally felt like I was getting somewhere. Everything was going back in its place, and I was so happy with how it was coming together. A while ago, I decided to replace all of my dishes with these dishes from Walmart. I love them. They were only 50 cents each. They are plastic, but they're dishwasher and microwave safe, and I love that they can be replaced so easily. They are so cheap and so durable. My family loves them. I'll put a link to them in the description below for you guys if you want to check them out. They have a couple different colors to choose from.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one.
While taking out all of my silverware and utensils, I decided that I really desperately needed some new silverware and utensils. I went through so many of them and got rid of almost all of them. So I jumped on Amazon right then, ordered new silverware and new utensils, which I will be sharing with you here in just a little bit. After getting new silverware and utensils, I decided to get a few other things, like I mentioned, but the reason I decided to do this is because my husband and I have just acquired these things over the years we've been together. We'd get some silverware from my mom or some pots and pans from his dad. We'd just get things miscellaneous places, and nothing matched, nothing looked the way I wanted it to, so I decided it was time to go ahead and get the things that I knew I wanted.
Keep my focus right. Every glimpse of you deserts me. You're all I think about sometimes. But baby, I saw you for a second and I'm happy that you came my way. Don't wanna waste no time without you ever brightening up my days. Never meant to fall so hard.
After most things were put away, it was time to go ahead and do the dishes. They had piled up after going through all the boxes. There was some dust on things from the construction that was going on in the house, so I really just needed to go through and wash everything.
I've been dreaming all night, bringing me some inspiration. Never meant to love no one. Love of mine. Love of mine.
It's finally time to go through my kitchen haul. The first thing I got is this Rachel Ray pots and pans set. I absolutely love them. I will be opening everything, so stick around so you can see what everything looks like out of the box. But this pots and pan set is amazing. It was highly rated on multiple sites, so this is the one I decided to go with. The next thing I got is a new cutting board. I love this cutting board. There's different mats depending on what you're cutting, so there's no cross-contamination, even though of course you wash them. The next thing I got is a Cuisinart toaster. This toaster was actually free. I used my bank points and I purchased this toaster. It's about a $70 toaster. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description below. A toaster is another one of those things that we really needed to replace. We've had the same one for about 5 or 6 years. I also got this knife set. I really desperately needed new knives. These ones are amazing. Like I said, stick around. I will open everything. Here's the silverware I ordered. It was actually only about $22 if I'm not mistaken, and I absolutely love them. They're everything I was looking for in new silverware. Check out the description if you guys need new silverware and are not willing to spend those super expensive prices that silverware normally costs. I also got the same brand utensils and they're amazing. You'll see them in just a minute here. The first thing I'm opening is my utensil set. I love these utensils, and by the way, I have tried everything that I've ordered, so when I'm saying this, I'm giving you my honest opinion of every product because I have tried them all. These utensils are amazing. The silicone top makes them extremely non-stick. The food just slides right off when you're done using them. Super easy to wash. By the way, you guys, do not wash these in the dishwasher because the handle is wooden and it has a finish on it, and that finish will come off if you wash these in the dishwasher, but that was not a problem at all to me because the food does not stick on them and they are so easy to wash, like I said. Next is my brand new cutting board, which I absolutely love. The wood part is bamboo. Bamboo is stronger, more sustainable, and easier on knives than other cutting boards out there. It also includes 7 colored cutting board mats, which makes for an easier cleanup and helps prevent cross-contamination when you're preparing different foods, such as fruits, vegetables, cheeses, meat, fish, poultry, baked goods, really anything you can think of. The mats also fit super snug on the bottom of the cutting board to make for super easy storage. I was super excited about getting a new toaster, probably because we've had our current one for so long. This one works so well. I love that it matches our stainless steel appliances, and I also love that it has 4 slots instead of 2. Really just an all-around great toaster. Now onto my new knives. I have always had generally cheap knife sets. I think the main reason is because I'm just a very frugal person and a knife is a knife in my opinion. However, I really desperately wanted some really nice knives for our kitchen. The last set of knives I got had a plastic holding container and they really didn't last very long. This knife block is so solid and so sturdy. I love it, and the knives are so sleek and just genuinely a nice set of knives. Onto my new pots and pans. I decided on this Rachel Ray set of pots and pans. I was torn between this one and another one. I was almost influenced by another influencer to buy another pots and pan set. However, I have a gas stove and I'm glad I did a little bit of research beforehand. This person has an electric stove and I, like I said, have a gas stove. The handles on the pots and pan set that I almost purchased melt with gas stoves, so that was a big reason why I purchased this one instead. These were extremely highly rated and I love them, and I'm so happy I went with these ones instead of the other ones because I'm just over the moon and I really don't think I would like another pots and pan set as much as I like this one. This is a 12-piece set on Amazon and comes in 7 different colors. I was torn between agave blue and sea salt gray, but as you can see, I ended up going with sea salt gray because I felt like it went with my kitchen the best. I ended up getting the silverware we got on sale for $22, but I just checked again on Amazon and it's $29.99 right now. Still a great price for silverware, and I ended up getting 2 packages because I wanted 8 of each. This set is exactly what I was looking for. They're super lightweight, they look very nice and sleek, and I absolutely love them. If you're not looking to spend a ton of money on silverware, go ahead and check these out with the link in the description below. Now it's time to get back to cleaning, decluttering, and organizing. I hope you guys liked that little kitchen haul. I went ahead and washed everything. Now it's time to put it away.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do.
This cabinet is the only cabinet in my kitchen now that fits my pots and pans, so I really needed to cut down on the things that I have and really come up with another idea on how to store these things. So I decided to put my Instant Pot and my crock pot elsewhere and put all of my pots and pans, including my copper ones and my new ones, down here in this cabinet.
In too deep in your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
I am so happy I got everything to fit in this cabinet. I wasn't exactly sure if it was going to. If you guys have any better storage suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to finish up cleaning the kitchen by just washing out my kitchen sink and drying it off. You guys can avoid watermarks on your kitchen sink by drying it off. I know that seems like a tedious task, but I love the way that looks for even just a short amount of time. It's so nice to see the kitchen sink nice and shiny and without watermarks.
Every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime.
So many of you over on Instagram mentioned that I should have a pop of color in my kitchen, and I tried so hard. I really love that teal color, but I have a feeling it will get old to me, so I'm just gonna stick to a black and white and gray kitchen. But like I said, I really don't want to get tired of looking at a color that's in there, especially for pots and pans and utensils and things like that that I'm gonna keep for a very long time. Now that the kitchen is clean, I'm moving on to my coat and shoe closet. I decided I needed a shoe rack. I really don't want all of our shoes just piled on the ground anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and build the shoe rack right now.
Thinking we'll be young, we young, 'cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever. 'Cause I'm thinking we'll be young, we young, 'cause I'm thinking we'll be young forever.
My husband and I decided we wanted to put white barn doors here in front of our coat closet, but because, like I mentioned earlier, I'm very frugal, I do not want to spend a ton of money on barn doors, so I decided to try and make some myself. I'll be doing a modern farmhouse living room makeover video for you guys, and in that video, I'll show you guys exactly how I did my DIY barn doors. Definitely make sure you're subscribed so you can catch all of my future uploads. This shoe rack was super easy to put together. I got it on Amazon like the rest of the stuff in today's video. I will link it in the description below.
Can you see me shaking?
I love how this area turned out. It's so much nicer than just having a heap of shoes in the closet. Now I'm moving on to my son's room, but first before I go in there, I'm going to sweep up this area because this is his play area. I'm going to go ahead and lay his rug back out. I would love to make over this area sometime very, very soon. So this area will definitely be one of my makeovers in the next few months.
Oh, baby.
While we were having our renovations done, the toys in my son's play area were put in his room, so it is a complete disaster in here. The first thing I'm going to do is just straighten everything up and then little by little take everything back out to his play area.
For losing you.
everything has pretty much been picked up or taken back out to his play area, I'm gonna go ahead and dust his dresser, put away some clothes, make his bed, and vacuum his room.
Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline. Sing for me, darling. It's been quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video and it gave you so much motivation and inspiration to clean your house and get your to-do list done. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you are not already.
Drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problems. Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be bringing you along as I clean, declutter, and organize a few spaces in my home. My entire house is a total disaster, so I hope you get some extreme cleaning motivation and inspiration to clean, declutter, and organize your home as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Becky. I hope you'll hit that red subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. In today's video, we're starting in my super messy, disaster master bedroom. Just cleaning, decluttering, and organizing everything. There was laundry everywhere. When my laundry was about 80% folded, I had to walk away for a second and my kids decided to completely destroy the room and unfold everything that I had already folded, so I'm going to have to refold it and wash some of the things that were left on the floor. While my son was busy unfolding all the laundry, my daughter found a bundle of dried lavender and decided to fling it all around the room, so I had little lavender pieces all over my carpet. You'll see here, I'll show you guys what is all over the place because you really can't see it very well on camera, but it is all over my carpet. I was only gone for about 30 seconds and it's so crazy to me what kids can do in such a short amount of time. This is just one small handful easily picked up off the floor. It's everywhere, I'm telling you guys, and I was okay just dropping it back on the floor because I am going to vacuum my entire room. If you have kids, I'd love to know what your kids have gotten into or done within a short amount of time that just shocked you. I think those stories are so funny and so cute, great memories to look back on. Maybe not so funny at the time, but like I said, just really great memories. Let me know in the comments something your kids have done. I ordered a brand new couch earlier this year on July 11th, and it has taken so long to get here. It was super popular when I ordered it, and it was back ordered, but I was expecting it to come just a little bit earlier. But I am so excited because the day you are watching this video, my new couch is being delivered, and I cannot wait to show you guys. The only reason I mention that is because everything I'm unboxing here is for my new couch, and I got it months ago, and I'm so excited to finally be opening it and preparing for my new couch. I asked you guys in my last video if you enjoy watching laundry being folded, because I personally do not. I love all other types of cleaning motivation, but I personally do not like watching laundry be folded. But most of you said you love it for various reasons, so I will be including it from now on whenever I have laundry to fold while I'm filming.
Told. I don't mind even though I lose control. Oh, I just wanna have a good time, so call me whenever, 'cause a night like this, it never gets old.
I recently got these cube organizers for my kids' play area, and I love them. They are from Walmart. You can also get them on Amazon. I will link them in the description below. They are 13-inch wicker baskets. They are so sturdy. Like I said, I really love them. However, they only came in a set of 5 instead of 6. So in order to fill my 6 cube organizer, I had to get 10 wicker baskets. I'm sure I will find way more uses for the 4 that are left over. Maybe for some cute closet storage in my kids' rooms or something like that. Let me know what you guys would do with these wicker baskets.
And know that everything will be alright when we dance and we fall and we don't care at all. Now we just sing the la 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 la. Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright.
Is it just me, or is wiping dust off black surfaces super satisfying? I always think it's so crazy how much my vacuum picks up. I like to show you guys the before and after, showing you guys that the vacuum is empty when I started and so full when I'm done. I can't even believe it. Every single time, it's just so gross to me. It's so shocking every time because I do vacuum quite often. We have 3 animals and 2 kids. As you can imagine, my house needs to be vacuumed every single day. Which, by the way, this Dyson V11 Animal makes it so easy and convenient to vacuum my entire house every day. The fact that it's cordless makes it so nice and easy to move around, especially while I'm carrying my daughter. I don't have to move a cord around or anything like that. I will link this vacuum as well as anything else you see in this video below in the description.
We shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warm.
I have been talking about getting a carpet cleaner for such a long time, and I finally got one. I am so excited. The carpet shampooer I went with is the Bissell Pet Pro, and I love it, you guys. You will see the results in just a little bit here. I only did it in my master bedroom, and this was only my second time using it. The first time I used it on my car. I had a lease that I had to turn in, and it had some stains in the back, and this got them out with no problem. The main reason I got this carpet shampooer is for my kids' rooms, but I really wanted to see what it would pick up in my bedroom because the carpet in my master is only 2 years old. We recently had it put in when we had some renovations done in our home, so I thought it wouldn't be too bad, but I was shocked, disturbingly shocked, you guys. Seeing how much this carpet shampooer picked up either made me want to 1. Shampoo my carpets all the time, or 2. Get rid of the carpets altogether. My only issue with getting rid of them altogether would be that I love the feel of carpets in the bedrooms. Let me know in the comments below if you prefer carpet or no carpet in your bedrooms. I know I could get an area rug, but I really would rather not have an area rug in my bedroom. I'm not sure why, I just don't really love that idea. So let me know what you think, carpet or no carpet. And also, for those of you who say yes to carpet, how often would you shampoo your carpets?
Have a good time, don't you? It all goes slow, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, 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 yeah.
So before I dump this down the drain, which you will see me do in just a minute here, I had no idea there were actually big pieces in here, and my drain stopper was not in my bathtub when I dumped this in, and I literally panicked as soon as I saw it. I didn't know what to do, so I picked up the rest of the pieces that I could and just rinsed everything else down the drain. I felt so weird and horrible about it, but I didn't know what else to do once it was done.
Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a
Moving into the main area of my home, cleaning off my kitchen table. If you're wondering, are those plants on your kitchen table? Yes, they are, because I have no idea how to keep my kids out of them. More specifically, my 1-year-old, she loves playing in the dirt. If you guys have any suggestions on how to keep my kids out of my plants without putting them on the table or somewhere where they can't reach them, let me know in the comments below.
ain't gonna lose ya.
One of the plants that was on my table is brand new. It was the big snake plant, and I didn't have a plant saucer for it, so it was just sitting on the table, dirt getting everywhere. So yes, I am vacuuming my kitchen table. It was the best, easiest, simplest way I could think to clean up all that dirt.
Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Hot, 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 hot for you, baby love. Hot for you, baby love. Yeah, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. Just a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, and the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, yeah.
One thing that drives my husband crazy is when I don't break down boxes before putting them outside for him to put in the garbage. So I'm gonna go ahead and break down some boxes. Some of the other ones actually had garbage in them, so I just put those ones outside as is, but I did break down what I could for him.
Darling, Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling, Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. There's no remedy, remedy, yeah.
Next, I'm just doing a really quick clean of my kids' play area. I feel like I clean this area 500 times a day, but if I didn't, my house would be even more of a wreck than it is right now.
Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights.
Now we're moving into my son's room, doing an extreme clean, declutter, and organize of his room. It is a total disaster in here, including his closet. So we're going to be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing the entire thing. It's been driving me crazy, and it's just time to get it done. Another thing I'm doing in his room is just updating it a little bit. I really wanted him to have a new comforter and some new sheets, as well as some wall decor that I got for his room.
Front porch sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear? Keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here, make everything disappear? Lay low in the beaching sun, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down?
I'm wondering what you guys do with your kids' stuffed animals. I really don't have the heart to get rid of them because he loves them and he does play with them, and they have such great memories attached to them from family and friends gifting them to him. One thing I saw online that I thought was so cute for stuffed animals that you didn't want to get rid of was a bean bag that had a zipper on it, and you just stuff all the stuffed animals inside and the stuffed animals actually become the stuffing. What a great idea that is. So I will link that below in the description. Let me know what you guys think about it.
Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear?
Right now I'm just filling up this little blue basket with clothes that are too small for my son. I really need to get one of those plastic bins so I can pack these away, but right now I don't have them, so they're gonna go right in this little basket for the time being.
Front porch sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages, citrus in our beverages. Only the good side.
If you've been watching my channel for a while, you're very familiar with this routine. Right now I'm sorting and categorizing everything so that I can put it in its proper place while I'm cleaning, decluttering, and organizing.
Make everything disappear. You play my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Put your rose-colored glasses on. I don't think we got enough time to sort out all the fights, to sort out all the lies. Oh baby, yeah. There was a part of me that knew that, and still I'm caught by surprise. I thought you'd always be mine. I guess our dreams fell asleep. There's no passion in the comatose. Baby going down, 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 down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat. Yeah, we keep moving like the river goes. Baby going down, 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 down. Yeah. And I thought, it's time I'm letting you go. This time I know it for sure. Just thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I got so high on a low. That's when I loved you the most. Now I thought I should let you know. Yeah, now, no words no more, no. I really thought we had it covered.
Next, I wanted to go through some of the things I got for my son's room. I got this super cute moon dream catcher. This is actually what I'm using as a starting point for how I want to redecorate my son's room. I also got him an air plant for his room, and I've had these letters ever since he was a baby. We actually moved him from what is now my daughter's room into his current room, so we had to take these letters down, and I just never put them back up, so I really need to do that. I also got this cute measuring chart as well as some new sheets and a comforter. Everything here is from Amazon besides the comforter, which is from Overstock. Again, I'll make sure to link everything below in the description for you. The last thing I bought was a bed rail, and I do plan on repurposing this chalkboard slash whiteboard. I want to paint it white to make it match the room a little bit better.
I got so high on a low.
It's a little bit difficult to see the color of these sheets, but they're an off-white color. They're not totally white. Part of me feels like I should have got white because that way they can be bleached, but I really liked this cream off-white color. And the comforter I got him is a very light gray. I love this. It's actually the same comforter that I have on my king-size bed, and we love it as well, so I know it will be perfect for his bed. I do have a very specific vision in mind for my son's room. I'll actually just go ahead and link the Pinterest post below so you can see the look I'm going for. Since we are on a budget, his room makeover is going to happen over time instead of all at once, so we can get things a little bit at a time.
Comatose. Baby going down, down, down. Baby going down, 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 down. Tried so hard to stay afloat.
So you can see I'm putting together the bed rail now. However, I really wanted to come on here and just share with you guys that not everything goes as planned, and I wanted to leave this part in here so you can see that this bed rail actually ended up not fitting his bed at all. Even though I already unboxed it and put it together, I was disappointed and a little bit stressed out about it because I already took his old bed rail off and there was no way of getting it back on. But it all ended up working out, and like I said, things just don't always go as planned, and you just have to be flexible and go with it, especially when you have little ones and you're trying to do so many things at one time. So we did end up returning the bed rail, but for those of you watching, if you need a bed rail, this is a great bed rail. However, you have to have a mattress and a box spring. My son's bed does not have a box spring. It's just his mattress on his bed frame, and it didn't work. The reason I love this bed rail is because you could turn it down in the daytime so they can get on and off their bed if they want to. However, it didn't end up working out for us, and we realized that our son didn't need a bed rail anymore anyway.
record. For a player,
Even though my husband did a great job rigging this bed rail on, I was so happy to see it go. That is why I got a different one, because I really wanted to get rid of this one, and I'm actually super happy that there's no bed rail on his bed at all anymore.
you come back and say I'm sorry, boo. And I know you never mean it, gets you in though. Did you call me 'cause you had to? 'Cause you know I'd throw your suitcase out the window. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine.
As soon as I opened the sheets and comforter, I threw them in the wash right away, and after I got done attempting to put this bed rail on, the sheets and comforter were finally done drying and it was time to put them on.
So you're burning with desire. You sure know how to set a girl on fire. I'm not calling you a liar. Honestly, I'm just so tired. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine. There's nothing like wine. Oh yeah. I don't need you here to feel good. No, I'm not angry, I got better things to do. Tell your friends I will be just fine. Don't need no therapist, there's nothing like wine.
This is another thing I don't think went exactly as planned. I really wanted this to be painted white, but it just didn't come out as I expected, and I did put 2 coats on it. I'm not sure if I'll be using it or not, but as of right now, it's still drying.
Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you, our conversation.
I'm not 100% sure that I love the placement of this measuring chart. Let me know in the comments below if you would have put this somewhere else.
Greatness in all of your adventures. You're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going.
I had to slow this down because how cute is Hazel? Oh my gosh, I can't even handle it.
Thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh.
I absolutely love how everything came out in my son's room so far. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and it gave you tons of motivation and inspiration to clean, declutter, and organize your home. If you did enjoy it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome here if you're new. In today's video, I'll be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing some spaces in my home to give you some motivation and inspiration to clean, declutter, and organize your space as well. If you like cleaning, decluttering, and organizing videos, as well as some home makeovers and home renovations, I hope you guys will subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. For today's video, we're starting in my master bedroom, just picking up everything on the floor, hanging some clothes, changing the bed sheets, and then we'll move on to decluttering and organizing. I feel like I have literally the heaviest bed in the world. Every time I change the sheets, I start to break a sweat from lifting it, but we are in the market for a new bed. We like a firmer mattress. If you have a mattress that you absolutely love, let me know in the comments below. My master bedroom is one of the rooms I'll be making over in the next few months. I would love to know your opinion of what color the walls should be, what color my comforter should be, my sheets, what kind of decor you would put in this bedroom. Let me know in the comments below. I really love the modern farmhouse look. I was thinking of getting a white comforter with maybe white or gray sheets, painting the walls a really light gray color. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do. Maybe some greenery with some plants and things like that. Hanging macrames on the wall. That's my idea. Let me know what you guys think of that. Now that everything's clean, it's time to start decluttering. We're going to start in my dresser. I just wanted to show you a quick before and then I'll show you the after at the end here. The first thing I'm doing is just pulling everything out of my dresser drawers, then I'll organize and categorize it, making sure that I have a pile of items that no longer spark joy that I want to discard or donate.
You got me good, you got me good. I keep on trying to stand still, it feels like I'll pretend. Keep on driving and driving
One of the things I was super proud of myself for doing was getting rid of all of my black leggings that I liked but I didn't love, and I just kept them around because, well, they're leggings and leggings are super comfortable, but I really didn't need them. They don't spark joy, so I got rid of every single one of them.
In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you look like in rain. I swear I never thought it would matter if I'm gone by now. All my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be.
I have so many t-shirts that I'm just not willing to part with. I love my t-shirts. Does anybody have that problem? I hold on to t-shirts like nothing else. I just love my big, comfortable t-shirts. You can put them on and they go with anything and everything. They are so comfortable. Let me know if you guys have the same issue.
All the red lights keep on driving.
Now that everything is laid out and organized, I'm going to go ahead and fold everything. I love folding my clothes so that when you open the drawer, you can see everything.
Giving up your dreams to your silly demons. We're diamonds in the dust, so why can't you see it? Keep getting under your thick skin, trying on not building a nest in your weaknesses. Swimming around in your bloodstream, can't make it.
Before I started decluttering my clothes, I had so many pajamas, but I discarded or donated so many that I only ended up keeping about 6 pairs of pajamas. 2 years ago, I had 2 full dresser drawers of pajamas. That is so many. Now I only have half a drawer of pajamas. That's amazing. I'm so happy to have this space decluttered and organized.
Bright another day.
Everything is folded and ready to be put away. Now I'm just going to put the clothes that I'm discarding and donating into a bag so I can move it out of the way and put the rest of the clothes in the dresser. Before putting the clothes back in the dresser, I wanted to make sure the space was nice and clean, so I'm just going to wipe it down real quick.
Hold up, baby, I can't sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can't see.
Now moving on to something that was mentioned a lot in the comments in my last video, my socks. So many of you mentioned that you thought I had too many, and I totally agree. So we're going to go through, declutter, and organize them right now.
Go on, blow up your ego.
All I'm doing is sorting them by my socks that I normally wear. I have a lot of fuzzy socks that I really am not willing to get rid of because I love fuzzy socks in the winter. My husband has winter work socks, regular work socks, and then regular socks for everyday use as well. And then of course I have a pile of socks that I'm discarding.
Here he goes. Oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. With his humble lacking everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie.
Instead of boring you while I fold all of these socks, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of editing magic and fold them real quick. This is the pile of socks that I'm discarding. There are so many in this pile. I ended up getting rid of at least half, if not more, of the socks we had.
With his humble act.
And then over here I have the fuzzy socks that I kept. I did end up discarding quite a few of them and only kept about 6 pairs. Here are my husband's winter work socks, his regular socks for everyday use, my regular socks, and my husband's regular work socks.
Here he goes. Here he goes. With his humble act and
A lot of you also mentioned that you store your socks in your dresser. You said that you and your husband have a dresser and you store your socks in each of your dresser drawers. However, me and my husband share a dresser, so there's not too much room in here for both of our socks. I was able to put mine in an empty drawer in our dresser, and then I put my husband's in a much more visually appealing, smaller laundry basket. When I do my bedroom makeover, I will probably be replacing this laundry basket with a nice wicker or woven basket.
you're so wild. I'm not gonna fight. Replay in my mind of you. Things you wanna do to me. Replay in my mind of you. And your intention. You're gonna ruin my reputation. I'm not gonna hide this. You're gonna ruin my reputation. I'm not gonna hide. You go free. I love everything will be. 'Cause you're gonna ruin my reputation.
moving on to my daughter's room, we're just going to go ahead and pick everything up and then we'll start decluttering and organizing. I feel like every time I declutter and organize my daughter's room, I'm putting some clothes away because they're too small for her and taking some new ones out. So that's what we're doing this time, is packing away some of her smaller clothes. She's actually turning 1 on August 15th and my heart can hardly even take it. She grew so fast, I can't even believe it.
Pretending that fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, wild.
I just had to leave this real life precious moment in here. My daughter is learning to walk and I love watching her learn and grow. I've sorted these into 2 piles. The pile on the right is all too small and going to be packed away. The pile on the left just needs to be folded and put away. I'm going to go ahead and get her bin out to pack away all the clothes that are too small.
Colors fade, but it's okay. There's good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones and be wild, 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 wild.
Now that those clothes are packed away, it's time to declutter, fold, and put away the rest of my daughter's clothes.
You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleeping. sleep deprived. Blow my mind without warning. You digging deep within me. I feel obsessed. I can't help myself falling into the widest ocean again. Can't forget. You got me wrapped around it. You feel me.
I got these pink bins for my daughter's changing table at Dollar Tree. They have come in so handy and keep everything so nice and organized.
You and me got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep. I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived. Can't forget. You got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me. Goodness strange. You got me looked upon it. You and me got me losing sleep. I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep. I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
We desperately need new carpet in all of our bedrooms, but I'm so hesitant because we do have 2 little ones and I know that spills will happen and I'm afraid that the carpet will get re-stained, so we're really just holding off on getting new carpet until they're a little bit older. However, we do want more kids, so I really don't know when we're gonna get more carpet, but I definitely know we need it. Another option would be to get one of those carpet shampooers. If you guys have one of those, let me know if you like it in the comments below.
Was it worth it? All that lies around your neck. In this loop we can progress from. Did you know it? That it all be such a mess. Leave some stains upon our faces. I don't care anymore. It's a stain from me all in the past. We'd be cool. No way, no. Nothing bad to be wrong. We were wrong from the start. Guess it could have been good.
Everything in my daughter's room has been completely cleaned, decluttered, and organized. We're gonna go ahead and move into my master bathroom.
Let it all go. Let it all go. In the bottom of my body, babe, I just keep on thinking. Let it all go. Let it all go. Was it
I recently got new makeup and I've been putting it in this box, holding off to get a bag or something, but I decided to put it in this drawer in my master bathroom and get it nice and organized and put away.
pretty sure it's not a face? Little bit too far from grace now. I don't care anymore. It's a stain from me all in the past. We'd be cool. Now we know nothing bad to be wrong. We were wrong from the start. Guess it could have been good. Now it's not. In the bottom of my body, babe, I keep on sinking. Let it all go.
The next thing I'm doing is going through this cabinet in my master bathroom, getting rid of anything that's expired or we don't need anymore, making sure everything is clean, decluttered, and organized.
Let it all go. Let it all go. Let it all go.
While going through everything in this box, you'll see that I get rid of some contact solution and some contacts. The reason is because my husband and I both had LASIK done and we had such a great experience. If you are looking into getting LASIK, I would highly recommend it. My husband and I both have 20/20 vision now, and it's amazing waking up and just being able to see without putting on glasses or putting in some contacts.
Don't care in the past, it'd be cool now and now.
Everything in this cabinet is now decluttered and organized, and it's time to clean.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing.
I got this dried lavender on Amazon. I love it. It smells amazing. I'll put the link to it in the description below.
We were in too deep, and you worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep. Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened, trying to prove it, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like nighttime almost. We were in too deep, in your worn out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever.
You'll notice I'm not wearing any gloves while washing the toilet, and I do wash my hands after, I promise. I feel like gloves are always so big for me, and it makes it really difficult for me to clean efficiently. I have super small hands. Even when I get the small size, they are still big for me. So like I said, I promise I wash my hands as soon as I'm done cleaning the toilet. And if any of you guys have small hands as well and have suggestions for gloves that fit you and that you love, let me know in the comments below. After wiping down all of the trim and all of the areas around the trim, I did vacuum, and I'm so happy to have this area clean, decluttered, and organized. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already.
Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Talk to me, baby, I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a messy house clean with me. Not only am I cleaning, decluttering, and organizing as usual, I will also be doing a super exciting unboxing and showing you guys how we made our DIY bypass barn doors on a budget. If you enjoy cleaning, decluttering, and organizing related content, I would absolutely love to have you. I hope you'll subscribe if you aren't already. If you are already subscribed, thank you so much. You have no idea how much you mean to me. I am so grateful for every single one of you. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Becky. I hope you will find tons of motivation and inspiration here on my channel to clean, declutter, organize, and make over your home to turn it into a space you truly enjoy. I love chatting with you guys in the comments, so make sure to drop a comment below. Just say hi or let me know how your day is going. I love to know where you guys are from, what you're doing. Are you cleaning with me? Are you sitting and watching and just getting some motivation to start your day? Let me know in the comments below. Today we're just starting in my kids' play area. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch my last video, I made over this entire area. The transformation is amazing. I will link it in the description below. During that makeover, I got these fabric cube baskets, and one, they are too small, and two, I just really didn't care for how they looked, so I decided to replace them with these wicker baskets from Walmart. I will link these in the description below. I love them. They are so sturdy, and they fit these 13-inch cubes very well.
Cable short and the problem solved might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
Since I did just make over this area, I will make sure to link everything you see here in the description below for you guys. Since making over this area, one thing I feel that doesn't really match it very well is my son's kitchen. Let me know what you guys think I should do about this. Should I paint it, just leave it how it is and deal with it? Or if you have any other suggestions, let me know in the comments below. I feel like it just doesn't match very well anymore. This is my exciting unboxing for today's video. I just got a Nugget. If you haven't heard of a Nugget and you have kids, go look it up. You will not regret it. My kids love it. It's basically an infinitely configurable play couch just for kids. My kids make car ramps, little forts. Sometimes they just sit and read on it and play on it and build stuff with it. It is amazing. These couches are extremely sought after and they sell out so quickly. In fact, the last time I went to go buy this couch, they sold out in 12 minutes, and this last time they sold out in 18 minutes. So if you want a Nugget couch, make sure to get on that notification list, pick out your color beforehand, and buy it immediately.
Funny how the story goes, little hope.
I chose to go with this beautiful green color. It's called Bamboo. I thought it would look amazing in my play area, especially with all the greenery and the very natural look I'm going for. I love how it turned out, and my kids play on this couch for hours.
I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward. It's gonna save you. Never look down, love. Not when we shine so bright. The sun is getting warmer.
This rug is very hard for me to vacuum. Every time I vacuum it, it moves all over the place. If you guys have any suggestions for something that I can put underneath it to keep it still, let me know in the comments below. Moving into my super messy kitchen, one thing you guys will always find on my channel is real life motivation, real life messes, disasters. I am a stay-at-home mom of 2 kids 2 and under, and it can get extremely chaotic around here very quickly. If your house is spotless and perfect all the time, that's amazing. Props to you. I have no idea how you do it. Mine is certainly not.
Helium.
When I started cleaning off my daughter's high chair, I realized how absolutely disgusting it was, so I decided to just take it apart and deep clean the entire thing.
He got it out for me, you know. He's such a lion searching prey. Sweet talking dirty on the floor. Look like an honest copy paste. Swarm around my head, look the way he goes. Buzzing like he thinks that he's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better. Oh no, so spit it out to my face. It's okay, I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay, there is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself. I've been prioritizing, and you don't make it on that list. Don't get offended, baby. It's just a self-reviving thrift. Swarm around my head, look the way he goes. Buzzing like he thinks that he's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better. Oh no, so spit it out to my face. It's okay, I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay, there is no one else to blame. So spit it out to my face. It's okay, I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay, there is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself. Ooh, yeah. Spinning it out for me, spinning it out for me, baby. Ooh, yeah. So spit it out to my face. It's okay, I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay, there is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself. Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking, everlasting ego. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby, I can sit beside you while you.
I'm not sure if anybody else feels the same way, but Keurigs kind of freak me out. I don't know if you've seen those videos where people break them open and they're totally disgusting on the inside. I actually feel like I need to get a new Keurig almost every year because you cannot take the Keurig apart and clean the inside of it. All you can do is wash it out and change the filters and different things like that. Unless you guys know of a way that I can take this Keurig apart and clean the inside of it, I will probably continue to get a new Keurig almost every year or every other year at least.
Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble lacking, everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago. Every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble lacking, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble lacking, everlasting ego.
In one of my previous videos, I asked you guys how to clean stove grates, and you guys gave me so many different suggestions. I decided to go with the most suggested, which was soaking it in a sink full of hot water with some vinegar. While those are soaking, I'll be cleaning, decluttering, and organizing the top of my fridge, which is totally gross and definitely needs to be cleaned, decluttered, and organized because there's not too many things up here. Instead of sitting down on the ground, sorting and organizing it, I'm just taking it off the fridge and putting it in its proper place right away. This is so gross to me, but have you guys ever dealt with dust that is caked on to the point that you cannot get it off with just a normal multi-purpose cleaner and rag? Let me know in the comments below if you have ever dealt with that. That was the case with the top of my fridge, but whenever I'm dealing with anything like that or anything caked on, stains, drawings from my little ones where they're not supposed to, or any kind of residue, I always use magic erasers. They work amazing.
You go free. I love everything but because you can ruin my because of you, and I don't know what to do. My love, I lose my head because of you.
As you can see, most of the stuff on my stove grates is coming off very easily. However, I didn't feel like they were getting super clean, so I probably will be trying something else. Again, if you guys have more suggestions, drop them in the comments below.
I see you standing there, a soothing atmosphere. Smell of your aftershave, sweet blossom in the rain. You flip around your hair as if you're unaware, but you should know that I'm looking at you. You make me feel like I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore the others. Do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause I do. I do believe in lovers like me and you. Yeah, you just keep on dancing all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, baby, I do. Wanna stay here and let loose. Just keep on loving all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do. Deep down and in those eyes, think I have memorized, oh, every single flare inside your burning stare. Just wanna be inside, keep dancing in your mind. You'll be my nighttime Valentine. You make me feel like I'm made of colors, just you and me, ignore the others. Do you believe?
Moving into my living room, just picking up all the toys off the ground, cleaning, decluttering, organizing, wiping everything down, and getting ready to mop the floors.
Do believe in lovers like me and you. Yeah, you just keep on dancing all night out on the roof. Tell everybody I do, baby, I do. Wanna stay here and let loose.
I do have a Dyson V11 Animal, which I love. However, I'm only sweeping right now because my kids are sleeping and I don't have a big house, so I know it would wake them up. It was about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night when I was finishing this up, and I was completely exhausted from the day, and I desperately did not want them waking up. I just wanted to hurry up, get the house clean so I can wake up to a nice, clean home in the morning. Is it just me, or is watching somebody fold laundry one of the most boring things in the world? I really try my hardest to not show you guys stuff that I personally think is boring, but I am interested in your opinion. Would you like to see the whole process of folding and putting away the laundry, or do you like these editing tricks that I do? Let me know in the comments below. The last thing I'm doing before going to bed is putting all these shoes back on the shoe rack that my kids love to take down every single day. But I wanted to get them all nice and neat and organized so I could prepare for the following day building our DIY bypass barn doors. Before we begin, I want to let you guys know I am not trying to fool anybody. I had no idea what I was doing here, and my husband was standing right behind the camera. I sent my husband some pictures of some doors that I liked. He went to Home Depot, picked up some 8-inch shiplap, as well as some other pieces of wood to build the frame. Prior to filming, he measured everything and cut all the wood to size, and all I had to do was assemble it. The very first thing I did was put Gorilla Glue all down the creases of the shiplap and squeeze it together.
You're dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your heart. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. I've tried sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized that I can't live without you. All my friends,
Next, I had to make sure it was all even before putting the first piece of the frame on.
but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights.
For each piece of frame that's added, the first thing I did was put Gorilla Glue down, turn it over, make sure it's even with all the sides, and then put some nails in it with a nail gun.
Best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you. Dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night, keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you. Dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck.
Next, I had to measure and mark where to put the centerpiece because I wanted to make sure it was dead center of the entire door.
Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. On a run from a given disaster.
For the diagonal pieces, we had to measure the length of the diag, then make sure we had a perfect cut that fit diagonally from top to bottom.
If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving to the end, still it feels like I'll pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jars. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving.
After all the pieces were put on, my husband went through and filled all the holes where all the nails were and everything like that. Then we had to let it dry and then we sanded it. To paint these doors, first we're going to use a primer and let it set for 1 hour before we paint it with our door and trim paint.
In the heat from a hot California, I forgot how you look like in rain. That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song.
front porch sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here?
This is the paint I'm using. It's just plain white, Clark & Kensington. It's specifically for cabinets, doors, and trim. The reason I'm using this paint over any others is because it's self-leveling, so you won't be able to see the brush strokes. And yes, I totally just spilled that all over my porch. The reason is because there were so many bees flying all over the place, and while I was pouring the paint, a bee flew right up in my face and I just jerked and the paint got all over the place. I know it'll wash away in the rain though.
Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. It's a good life. Sitting on the front porch, sipping on a rock.
To make the second door, I did the exact same thing, and these doors turned out amazing. I love them so much. They are everything I could have ever imagined. These barn doors, including the hardware, cost me 1/4 the price than if I would have just bought them at a store. They were definitely a big project, but I had so much fun with my husband while building these, and I'm so happy that we were able to add something to our home that we made ourselves. Now I'm just going to declutter and organize my table, clean it off really good, and then start mopping. I have a Shark steam mop that I love so much. It makes mopping so much easier. You don't have a bucket and soap and all of that stuff. You just use water and it steams and sanitizes the floor. I love this. It is so easy. I will link it for you guys below in the description. Since getting this mop last year, I mop my floors so much more because it's so easy and convenient. Let me know in the comments how often you mop your floor. I know there are some that mop it every single day, which I would never be able to do. So let me know in the comments how often you mop your floors. The very last thing I'm doing is cleaning, decluttering, and organizing my super messy master bathroom. If you are a mom with little ones and get alone time in the bathroom, I am so jealous of you. Anytime I'm in the bathroom, they destroy the place. I get absolutely no privacy at all, and it always looks like a tornado went through there. So we're gonna go through, tidy everything up, wipe everything down, clean the toilet, and mop the floors.
That fate is patient. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild. Summer's end, and you feel that this is your beginning. Will colors fade, but it's okay. There is good in changes. Go run away, get it out of your system. Come back when you're older. Go find a place where you can't be the victim. And come back when you're older. Go catch the storm within your broken bones. And be wild, 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 wild.
Even though I was wearing gloves, this seemed so gross to me, but it bothered me so much. I used my pumice stone to get this orange ring off of my toilet. It was bothering me so much, but still sticking my hand in the toilet, whether I had gloves on or not, was still really gross to me, but I am really happy that that orange ring is gone.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope it gave you tons and tons of motivation. If you like these types of cleaning, decluttering, and organizing videos, I hope you subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Forever, driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.